Previously on Digimon Tri-Cup.
On X-Antibody, correct? Yep. And on Evolution, we're going to bring out the Leviamon. Yep. And since I now have 4 extra Digimon, that increases the threshold from 5k to 17. I can bounce a 17k or lower.
What's up, Digidestins? You know what time it is? It's time for Digimon Tri-Cup Season 2. So without further ado, let's talk about how this is going to break down. So with my buddy Ben, we'll be doing this for 15 weeks. And guess what, boys and girls? After all that, someone's going to claim the prize of victory here of being Seasons 2 top dog. So you know the drill. You have to subscribe both to me and Ben to be able to keep up to date with Digimon Tri-Cup. So without further ado, let's get into Season 2, shall we?
Oh my god, Leviamon actually managed to work. I managed to pull up the combo and showcase all the new cards in action. That deck was sick. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. We are unfortunately still 1 point behind Kyle, so I can't afford to leave up the pressure just yet. We need something powerful. We need something spicy. We need something strong. I need a hero. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to bring out Gammamon. Now, Kyle did manage to bring it last week, but I feel like he wasn't able to showcase just how strong this deck really is. So this is my chance to try and showcase it to you guys. Now, I'm sure you guys are all aware of how strong Gammamon is after RB01, which is pretty alright, but it's definitely lacking a little bit of oomph still. But the deck got support from LM01, which in my opinion introduced 4 new cards that dramatically changed the power of this deck. Those cards obviously being the Purple Gammamon, the Bokomon, the Regulusmon Ace, and the Seriousmon Ace, all from LM01. Now, if I were able to roughly describe what this deck is after LM01, I would describe it as your turn, our turn. So, starting off with the new Purple Gammamon, obviously has the effect of all turns when one of your Digimon is deleted by an effect, we can Digivolve this Digimon into a Digimon card with Gammamon in its text from our trash for free. But keep in mind, this is an all turns effect, which means that if we manage to delete one of our Digimon by an effect, or if Kyle manages to delete one of our Digimon by an effect, we can then Digivolve this Gammamon into any Gammamon in its text from our trash without paying the cost. Now, you might be thinking evolving into a level 4 may not be that exciting, but remember that Gammamon came with effects that allow us to copy all the Gammamon in its name from our sources, specifically the Weissmon and the old Regulusmon, which means that if we manage to delete one of our Digimon by an effect, these Digimon can actually Digivolve into a level 6 or even a level 7 during our opponent's turn, which is incredibly powerful. But how will we be triggering this effect? Well, that leads us into the new Bokomon, which is an incredible searcher by having the on-player reveal top 4, adding a card with Gammamon and its text from among them into our hand, and then we put the rest at the bottom of our deck. And of course, because this is Bokomon in text, we can actually grab itself if we wanted. And it has the very nifty ability of all turns when your Digimon with Gammamon in its text other than Bokomon would leave the battle area, other than by one of your effects, you may delete this Digimon to prevent it from leaving play. Now, because of the way it's worded, I'm pretty sure it means that this also includes battle as well. So as long as one of our Digimons with Gammamon in its text would leave the battle area for whatever reason, as long as it's not from us, we can actually prevent that deletion by deleting this Digimon. And in case you didn't realize, that deletes the Bokomon by an effect, which triggers that Gammamon. So not only do we get pre-protection, we can get some free evolutions as well. And moving on to the Regulusmon Ace, Regulusmon Ace has the effect of on play when Digivolving, trash 1 card from our hand, then we can place 1 card with Gammamon in its text from our trash underneath it as a source, and then all turns whenever we place a source underneath it, we can delete a level 4 or lower Digimon to play a level 4 or lower Digimon from our trash. Now keep in mind it says by deleting a level 4 or lower Digimon, not our level 4 or lower Digimon, which means we can potentially delete an opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. So we either can control the board on our opponent's turn if we decide to go into an ace, or we can actually delete a Bokomon, or delete one of our own Digimon, which triggers that Purple Gammamon, which is super busted. And of course, finally, we have the Seriousmon Ace, which is another solid ace Digimon, allowing us to be able to delete our opponent's Digimon on our opponent's turn, and also whenever our opponent's Digimon is deleted, we can gain a memory. So that means we can potentially end our opponent's turn preemptively if they're not prepared for it. Now, of course, running multiple aces, as we saw in the previous episode, kind of screwed Kyle over because all of the overflow, but that's also because he didn't see a Bokomon on the field. And if he did have Bokomon on the field, he would have actually been able to prevent his overflows from triggering. So essentially, this deck is going to be Bokomon or die. Other than that, I think playing the deck like it normally has been is going to be more than sufficient. By having both effects that are nasty on our turn as well as on our opponent's turn are definitely going to take Kyle by surprise, especially since he brought this last episode. Alright Gammamon, it's time for you to be the hero I need.
Episode, let's see if we can keep this going and keep Ben on his toes. Today, I'm going to bring something a little spicy for our last EX-05 set. This would be for our matchups. So maybe this might bring in some needed pressure until we reach into the known as BT15. So let's get into it. Today, I'm bringing none other than what really got me excited was Leviamon. So this card with the security +1 on play when digivolving, if your opponent has equal or more Digimon or Tamers than you, delete one of your opponent's Digimon at the highest level, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon at the lowest level. And then all turns when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, gain 1 memory for each card deleted. That kind of gets scary. It has some board control, and even its X antibody, which will probably be another video. I'm excited to play this off. I think this is a really solid card. Then you have Biting Crush. By trashing 1 card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's 6 or lower Digimon. If a card with 7 Great Demon Lords is trashed by this effect, place this card into the battle area. So I love that its security is the same effect, and then basically it has to delay bringing into it. So as long as Ben doesn't have a way of trashing our security, if this ends up being in our security, it would be amazing. This thing is basically a Gaia Force that we can basically call upon when it gets hit, or we can hard play it and then take care of a big threat. I think that's pretty good. You know, we have the Balphamon Sleep Mode and Rage Mode combination because they are 7 Great Demon Lords, and they're quite powerful as they can be. Then we have the new Dragomon. So on play when digivolving, one of your opponent plays 1 level 4 or lower Digimon from the trash, suspended without paying its cost. Any on plays of the effect of that Digimon don't activate. All turns once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon is played by an effect, you may play 1 purple Digimon with a level less than or equal to that Digimon from your trash without paying its cost. So not a bad card in general. You know, it kind of just helps build your board a little bit wide and keep you going. It's not bad as long as you force them to play something. Then we have Octomon. So on play when digivolving, if you have 4 or more Digimon in play, if there are 4 or more Digimon in play, play 1 Fusumamon. This is all turns. This token into the battle area spend it without paying its cost. If there are 3 or less, play it in your opponent's battle area instead. So it just comes in suspended. You know, it's just a really cool card. This little token says it can't unsuspend, and it has an on deletion trash card from the hand. So Octomon's pretty cool, but it's inheritable is what we want it for. So all turns when an opponent's Digimon is played by an effect, gain 1 memory. Same thing with Sayokomon here. So on play for each of your opponent's Digimon, draw a card, then trash 1 card in your hand. All turns when an opponent's Digimon is played by an effect, gain 1 memory. So it's kind of cool. I like having the ability this gives. And, you know, this gives a good setup for the base of the deck. It definitely changes once X Antibody comes out because that's a completely different deck. But I'm excited to give this a try against Ben, and let's see what we can do to really slow him down. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Alrighty. Here we go. Let's see.
Does he beat me today?
That's a great question. Also, I need to get my memories counter over here. All right, this is the day. I believe it. I believe it right now. Here we go.
He's got the Naruto feeling.
I rolled an 8. Double 4s.
I got a 4.
Oh, god damn it.
I got a 6. I beat you by 2.
I try, man. I try. I swear. I swear. Every time I try. I tried so hard.
And got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. He's like, one of these days I will beat Kyle Fairley.
In a dice roll. I have to. One day. One day.
It'll matter once it's like in an in-person event.
That's usually what happens, yeah. My friends always know me that I am the king of losing in casuals all the time.
Yep. 5-card opening hand.
That is a 5-card opening hand for me as well. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's backwards.
Actually keeping this.
Ooh.
It's nasty.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, I did not need to hear nasty.
I want to keep it. You know, I'll keep it too. Fuck it. Let's do it.
He's being greedy. He got greedy, boys and girls. This might punish him.
It's just a teeny bit greedy. Just a teeny bit.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're first, as always.
So, Hatch Demi Mera.
Oh shit. Okay.
We're gonna
Yeah.
Digivolve Demimera into Fascomon to draw.
Let's go. Okay.
And then Fasco into Eismon Scatter Mode. Draw.
Well, that seems pretty normal so far. All right. I'm going to draw for two.
Normal. This man's acting like I play purple all the time or something.
Well, I meant like a normal start for a purple deck, and that is the Fascomon that has the inheritable of.
And opponent's turn, draw, trash one.
discard.
Yep.
Is this Belfa? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna hatch first. We're gonna hatch a Guri. Guri's gonna go into a Gammamon. Draw a card. And we're gonna find out if I can find myself, quite literally, a hero. Because Lord knows, I need a hero. I'll pay 2 costs into the Ghoulish Gammamon.
Okay.
Draw a card. And then I think we're gonna pay 3 memory to hard play the brand new Bokomon, which has the effect where, on play, I reveal the top 4 cards of my deck, and I get 1 card with Gammamon in its text among them into my hand, which doesn't exclude itself, so I can actually get Bokomon if I wanted to.
Okay.
Alright, we'll reveal the top 4 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Choices. But I'll get the Regulus Ace here.
Okay.
These 3 are going to bottom. Bye-bye, Proxima.
There we go. We like seeing him not here.
Go ahead. You're at 3.
Draw for turn. Promote Eismon Scatter Mode up. So,
Sounds good.
Scatter Mode's gonna swing, hope for no jamming.
Is it jamming? 4K check. It is an 8K. It is not jamming.
Whee! He's like, why is his always not jamming? Draw for Demimera.
Sounds good.
Then I think we'll toss Belfamon.
Okay.
Skill
it is
of Skill of Scatter Mode. Draw 1, draw 2,
Yep.
draw 3.
Okay.
Then I think we're gonna go for toss the Psychmon because this
Yep.
isn't actually needed in this. And then we'll toss another Psychmon.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. So it was Belfa, but is it just Belfa or is this full of Demon Lords? That's the question.
We'll play Sayokomon. For each one of my
Ooh.
opponent's Digimon, draw a card, and then trash a card.
Oh, cool.
We'll trash Leviamon.
There it is. There it is. I'm scared now.
Digivolve into Octomon to draw.
Yep.
And you get a token because there are 3 or less monsters on board. So you get a token that has all turns. This Digimon cannot unsuspend, but on deletion, trash 1 card in your hand.
Oh, that's rude.
It's Fujimimon. So
okay, well, fair enough. So I'll just put like a purple token like this. That's okay with you?
yeah, it's unsuspended at the moment.
Oh, it's unsuspended. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yes, if you suspend it, this token. Oh, it's Battle suspended. Yeah, it's suspended. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And that means you can attack it whenever, and if it's destroyed, I discard a card from my hand.
Yep.
Rude. Alright, I'll draw. Alright. Let's promote the Ghoulish Gammamon up. And interesting. What does this do? Okay. I think that's still a little bit unfortunate. I think the best play here is we're gonna evolve. That's not evolve. We're gonna swing with the Ghoulish Gammamon into security for 8K.
7K. You're actually pretty decent there.
Whoa, Gammamon, you got the power.
For now.
For now, indeed. Now what do I do? Does your Digimon have any on deletion effects that I should be aware of?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay. So I think then the play here is we're gonna actually pay 3 straight up to evolve the Ghoulish Gamma into the Regulusmon Ace. Draw a card. I don't like evolving into an Ace straight up, but you do what you gotta do. With the effect, I can trash a card from my hand to toss any Digimon card with Gammamon in its text from my trash underneath it as a source. So I'll discard the Arcturusmon here, and then we'll choose to put the Arcturusmon underneath it as a source.
Okay. And that's all?
And then
No, actually, because he has the effect of all turns. When an effect places places a Digimon card underneath this Digimon, by deleting a level 4 or lower Digimon on the board, I get to play a Digimon with Gammamon in text from my trash. But I'll just delete your level 4 and nothing else will happen.
Yep. Oh, by the way, you were only at 1 memory. Just a heads up.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You put you at 2. And by putting a source underneath, the Gurimon will let me draw a card. And then finally, the Arcturusmon, since I did delete one of your Digimon, I trash a security.
Sure.
And that is all for me. You're at 2.
Yep. Draw. Hatch. Digi. Draw. We'll just activate Calling from Darkness.
Nice.
We'll grab Octomon. And then I think we'll grab Scatter Mode for right now.
Good old scatter mode. Never fails.
Yep. Well, let's make this a little more fun, shall we?
Oh, yeah?
We'll Digivolve into Octomon to draw, giving you 1. Go ahead.
Him and his ones. I love it. I unsuspend and I draw. Well, that's actually a little awkward now, ain't it? We're gonna hatch into a Guri. We're just gonna have. Ooh, I want to swing so bad.
Don't swing.
We'll try it. We'll try it. Regulus Ace will swing for 12k. 1 check.
5k, you're fine.
Woo, okay. And honestly, we don't really have much or anything else, to be honest, so we're just gonna hard play a Pokemon yet again, putting you at 2. On play, I reveal the top 4 cards on my deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I get a Digimon with Gammamon in his text to my hand, and the rest go to bottom. Do I want that Sirius? Sirius sounds pretty good right now, honestly, but I need a rookie. I think we'll try the Gamma to hand. These 3 will go to bottom deck here. And that makes it your turn at 2.
We will promote up here.
Sounds good.
I'm at 2, you said?
You're at 2.
So, the token is again on deletion. Oh, it just trashes a card in your hand. So, that doesn't change much here.
I will discard a card from my hand, annoyingly.
Octomon will swing into the token, forcing you to discard a card.
That's lame. Alright, well, counter timing! I got nothing.
Okay.
I have to discard a card, right?
Yep.
So, give me 1 second here. I'll discard a Regulusmon.
Okay.
Up by Regulus.
Yep. I think we're going to go with... I think the smart play here is actually go with hard playing Ostamon.
Oh, nice.
Ostamon's effect will trash the Octo. We will then Digivolve into Sleep for free to draw.
Nice.
Then skill of Sleep. We will put the Rage that I had in there for a bit underneath. And then we'll do Demimera to draw me a card. To then proceed to trash a card. We'll trash a Rage mode again.
Sounds good.
And it's your move.
I'm at 5, and you have 1 negate currently, right?
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna draw for turn. Alright, this is going to be interesting, that's for sure. Let's start off with an evolve into our Gammamon again. We're gonna draw a card.
Yep.
Interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. That Alphamon is annoying. It's definitely annoying. Let's see. How do I want to proceed here? This is a...
Yeah, all your rookies are about to go bye-bye.
I know. I worked so hard for these rookies. Why you gotta get rid of them so soon? You know, they were just vibing. I think the best play here, oddly enough, it might just be to try to Unga Bunga question mark? We'll try. I'll go Pokemon will swing into your security for 2k.
5K.
Alright, it dies. Bye-bye. You were gonna die anyway. Pokemon number 2.
2K. It dies.
2k to 2k. It does still dies. Well, Regulus Ace. We'll try to swing for a game. For 12k.
We'll trash 2 cards. Negate skill because I trashed 2 cards.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna play Leviamon down.
Nice, nice.
So
and that's it, right?
Yep.
Alright, well, this is the best I got. I'm gonna pay 3 to evolve this into a Seriousmon. Draw a card. On evolution, we'll get the Slide Source underneath. We'll be sliding in a Regulusmon underneath, and then I delete one of your Digimon that has the same DP as this Digimon or lower. So we'll delete that Devimon.
Okay.
And whenever, once per turn, whenever one of your Digimon is deleted, he does unsuspend. And then I draw a card from the Guri, and then Sirius will swing.
Okay. You can't win them all, sadly. But at least now the series is actually tied up again. Season 2 is turning out to looking fantastic. A lot of good decks we're getting to present for you all. And hopefully you guys continue to enjoy the videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace!